Hi everybody, I'm Paddy Hunter-Murphy, and this is the Senior Pickleball Tips Podcast, where we discuss everything pickleball as it relates to us seniors. Hello and welcome to the podcast. It's great to have you with me. Now, in the last episode, we met Rommie Maxey. Now, he is a 6-time US national champion. He sits on 6 national pickleball boards in the US. He's a founder member of US Senior Pickleball. He's a part owner of Houston Hammers, and he's also involved in the Olympic debate. He's an excellent, experienced and incredibly knowledgeable chap. He shared with us how he started his pickleball journey, played pickleball, and within a year or so, he was the US national champion, which is pretty amazing. Now, he has an involvement with a new rating system called VAIR, V-A-I-R. Now, most of us are fed up with DUPA. VAIR is free and solves many of the problems we all have, sandbagging, and especially for us seniors having to play youngsters who are rated the same as us. This is a big problem amongst us seniors, and VAIR solves this and many, many other problems. So in this second part of that chat I had with Rommie talks about VAIR and we discuss the ins and outs of it, etc. So please do give it a listen. If you're fed up with DUPA, this is the place where you need to be. Okay, let's continue with the interview. You have an involvement in a new rating system. I think it's called VAIR. In fact, I know it's called VAIR. Tell us about that, Rommie. Why is it? Why are you involved? What are the benefits, etc., etc.?
Yes, I'm glad you brought the subject up because VAIR stands for Visually Assessed International Rating, and do want to make something clear. It is a racket sports industry rating system, so it will also be involved with badminton, padel, table tennis, a new sport called skyball, and tipty. So we'll be the rating system for all of those programs, but pickleball is our focus right now initially. And VAIR is just a cleaner, better system. I mean, the algorithms are more pure. We don't need resets because we're built right the first time. But the VAIR system has age, it has gender, and it has mixed already built in, not an add-on later because someone else was trying to do it. So that gives the senior crowd an opportunity now to have an age related rating. To me is extremely exciting. Mixed is a different game. We all know mixed is different. I mean, I know players that almost don't want to play mixed because it's a different game, and others want to play it. And then you have the gender rating. They're all different. And anyone that says that age doesn't matter, yes, it does. I mean, a 60-year-old 4-0 player can play with a 30-year-old player, yes, and you can get out on the court and you can be competitive. But sooner or later, if you're both the same skill level, the 30-year-old's going to beat you overall.
Sorry, I don't interrupt, but this came across to me definitely. I was in a tournament, mixed ages, we're all the same rating, and I was just blown off the court. Basically, they're just younger, fitter, stronger. Simple as that.
Younger, faster, quicker, stronger.
Yeah.
All of those factors. We were too at one point. When I was 30, I would be embarrassed if I couldn't beat a 60-year-old in whatever sport it may be. So those are factors. If I'm playing 60 and over, I would like to know if there's 3 other 60-year-old players on the court, and let's just say I'm a 4-2, I'm okay with that. I'm a 4-2 player at 60. But guess what? At 50, I might be a 3.97. Okay, I'm still good with that, right? But at 40, I might be a 3.74. Whatever those calculations come out. But those are what you are when you play those specific ages. And I know people want to argue sometimes about, well, I can step out on the court and play with these people. No, you can't. Not overall. It's just not. Just life happens, and we lose a step and that sort of thing. We can do the best we can, but after 15,000 trained and 45 national champions, I believe I speak with a little bit of authority. And that
I think you do. Everyone, please listen to the big cheese of the Pickleverse. He knows what he's talking about, trust me. So basically, you're talking then if one joins VAIR, one gets a number of different ratings. You get a sort of a gender one, and you get an age one, and you get a mixed one, and a singles one probably.
First of all, you can join for free, and Paddy will provide a QR code when we're finished that you can just join VAIR for free. What the free account gets you is just, you can put in, and I want to describe this in more detail, but you can put in a self rating, or you can put in another rating that you may have as a base point. Then you can start putting in your scores when you're playing rec games and so forth. It's a recreational rating, number one. So you don't have that feeling of I don't want to play with you because I don't want you to hurt my rating. And that's what's happened with other rating systems. It's caused the inclusion that we started pickleball all about and being fun. It's caused this segregation of I can't play with you because if I do, my rating may go down.
Yeah.
It's a problem for me. So you can get this recreational rating for free. You can also, for one time, just as a free side, you can get a video made of you playing and send it in and get your analytics sent back to you, which is kind of, you're going to get all these analytics of what you did well, what you didn't do well, what you can work on. That's a one-time deal. But that leads me into moving away from the ratings for a moment here. We have a product that's called VAIR Plus. And this is what I really want to point out and bring out, is that VAIR Plus is something very, very special that I don't know why anybody on the planet, literally, anybody on the planet wouldn't want this information. Because a lot of times I get people, especially in the senior crowd, that says, well, I don't play in tournaments. I don't play in leagues. I just play with my friends and we just have this social aspect and we play. That's perfect. VAIR Plus is perfect for that because forget the ratings. This is not about ratings. You take a video of yourself with your iPhone, or if there's cameras in the indoor facility that you're playing in, you can get the footage from them. But you send in that video, and then you get all of this analytics that we discussed earlier about what you did, what you didn't do well, things that you can do better. Here are some drills for you to work on. You can take that to your coach if you want to and get your next 2 or 3 lessons on working on those factors. It even gives you a percentage of breakdowns of how well you performed on certain shots. So this is unbelievable analytics that you get back. It's AI produced, and it's very, very extremely accurate. And you can do this up to 10 times per month. I mean, you can just keep doing it every 3 days and keep checking if you're getting better and improving and how you're doing. Other companies charge sometimes $8 a video. $8 a video, if you did 10 of them a month, that's $80 a month. VAIR Plus is $54 one time for the year. So there's one factor about the analytics. But here's a second one. We have gone to product manufacturers and developed a program with them that we've put in there deep discounts. I mean deep discounts, 30, 40, and 50% discounts on paddles, shoes, bags, hydration, some high-end clothing. Can you imagine getting 50% off a high-end clothing that you've been always wanting to get, but you didn't, because they had a 10% sale? Well, now you can go in and get 40 and 50% when you join VAIR Plus. That value alone is worth getting VAIR Plus just to get to those deep discounts. You can't get to it the other way. Thirdly, Paddy, and you don't even know this, we added this as of yesterday. We added accident medical insurance to VAIR Plus.
Wow.
Now just think about that for a moment. Everybody that joins VAIR Plus will have an accident medical insurance plan in the program. That value alone is worth the cost of doing it by itself.
Yeah. Wow.
So you have these 3 components: analytics, discounts, and now accident medical insurance in one package for $54 for the year. I mean, again, I don't know how you wouldn't want to do this. Every person that plays, whether you're playing tournaments, whether you're not playing tournaments, whether you just want to get your recreational information, everybody wants to get better. There's not a person out there that doesn't want to get better. Well, this is how you get better.
Wow, that is
So
just
I'm extremely excited about it.
yeah.
We just really technically just launched it. It's available today. All your fans and followers, they should just jump on this.
Absolutely, and we'll be putting a QR code in the show notes, so please check that out, everyone. VAIR Plus, well, VAIR itself sounds amazing. I've got a couple of questions about VAIR. I know, we talked before the podcast. You've got some pretty heavyweight organizations using VAIR. Is the US Wheelchair people, they're using it? Is that right?
I'm glad you brought that up. We have tournaments called Sync, and you can look that up. It's SYNK. It stands for synchronized, but we have a new tournament platform that's going to have about 150 to 180 tournaments, not only in the US, but also internationally. And Sync stands for, it's kind of I'll give a quick synopsis. You play a tournament, and they'll have 8 or 10 of these going on a particular weekend, and then they're going to have a virtual. So the winners of these 8 or 10 tournaments that are going on all over the country, then the winner of those tournaments becomes a virtual winner, and they would virtually play each other, right? In other words, who is the best? Well, at the end of the year, when all these tournaments are played, they'll have so many virtual winners, and then they'll be invited to a national tournament to see who really is the boss on the court, right?
That's a cool idea. That is a
really cool idea.
Yeah.
So Sync is all VAIR. It'll be introduced. It actually had a pilot program, and it's being introduced. This gentleman, Kevin Huff, introduced this, and it's called Sync. So that's one aspect, and it'll have all the senior divisions as well. So we're really excited about that. We are with the World Pickleball Tour, which is going to have tournaments all over the world. They're going to be VAIR. We are associated with the NCPA, which is the National Collegiate Pickleball Association. About 150 universities throughout the US and international. They're going to have international competition this year with the NCPA. We have the National Wheelchair, as you mentioned. We are the official rating system of Skyball. It's a new racket sport. And we are the official rating system of Tipti, India. And so we're in India with Tipti. So a lot of things going on with VAIR, and the associations, and the growth is just exploding, especially not only with the ratings, but also with this new VAIR Plus product.
Well, I've been looking into VAIR a little bit, not a huge deep dive, but a fair dive into it. And it, in terms of seniors, that's where my interest, our interest is, yours as well, is it just seems to make sense that, I'm 67 years old, so I can enter a VAIR tournament, and, if I play 47-year-olds, so 20 years younger than me, I will play on a fair basis. My VAIR rating will be equal to the 47-year-olds that will equal my rating. And that just makes so much sense to me, and will make a big difference. And I think with the sort of fairly standard rating system at the moment, I know there's a lot of frustration. And people are getting sort of really cheesed off, and there's this sandbagging. We don't have to go into it too much. And it just seems like VAIR, there's a rating system, is just gonna in one fell swoop get rid of all that. So that just sounds phenomenal. And then the VAIR Plus with all the algorithms and technologies, and put your iPhone on the fence and film yourself for 10 minutes and get all these amazing analytics. It's a bit mind-blowing.
It truly is.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, well, folks, please look at the show notes. We'll be putting out the various QR codes and links to this, and please look at them. VAIR is free. VAIR Plus is $54 a year, but we'll put it all onto the show notes, so don't worry about making a mental note of it now. Well, that is absolutely fantastic, and I very much hope you folks out there sort of take this on. And also, in a way, it will help the whole sport of pickleball. If we as pickleball players, senior and otherwise, can spread this sort of more fairer rating system in the US and Mexico and Canada, Europe, around the world, I just think it will level things up, And I think the Pickleverse might be a little happier. What do you think, Rommie?
We know for a fact, our little slogan is VAIR is fair.
Yeah.
And I put a little side note in, and it doesn't need to be resetted.
Yeah, good one, nice. Okay, listen, thank you so much.
Paddy, it's been a great pleasure to be on your show, and like I said, this is really a near and dear to me as a senior player and with the senior crowd that you represent, and I appreciate what you do.
Okay, listen, folks, we'll leave it there. Rommie, thanks so much, and we will see you next time. Thanks, Rommie.
Outstanding, thanks.
Hopefully, you don't want to miss an episode. So please find us on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or Amazon. Actually, you could even just ask Alexa. But also remember, we've got the Facebook group that is now running at over 150,000 members. And we have the new Senior Pickleball Academy, which is free. So please find the link in the show notes and join. And we really look forward to seeing you there. Okay, you take care. Bye for now.